Said she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Stealing days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work. They think
just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's second and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Bridgewater to the air. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, ball at the 36. Lamar off the play fake. It's caught. Eckler. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Milton Williams making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing the 4th down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Completed here to Uzama. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Play action, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And this one does not go far.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw complete to Eckler. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Bridgewater finds a man right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. To throw, here's Bridgewater. He's got Harris. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give to Harris from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 37. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give inside to Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. That's caught by Chris Olave. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Gibson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Middle.
Now try it again with Gibson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So now, here's 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Hardy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Bridgewater looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Gets this one to Harris. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's got Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing is Bridgewater. Taken in by Harris. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Bridgewater. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Play fake, Jackson. Cut by Gibson. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Jackson. And that one's cut along the left sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That'll be complete to Hollins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here's Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Bridgewater now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Gibson. And they had that one contained right at the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. taken in near the 46. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Panthers working with a short field as they take over. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Takes off right out of the read option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Diggs there to bring it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pistol snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Henry on the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Bridgewater hits his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw, here's Bridgewater. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Bridgewater to throw it. He's got Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Andrews with the catch. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing is Bridgewater. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Panthers will trail by 25. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Gibson headed right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders close to picking up their 5th win. New set of downs for him from the 46. A give left side to Gibson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
If you're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket. I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
3rd and long for him here. Cut by Diggs. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.